Welcome back to the channel, everybody. I'm your host, Shuttle Bunny. Welcome back to another reaction. Today, we actually have a co-host on the show. You guys don't know who this is, or you do know who. If you follow my Twitch, you know who this person is. Come on out, Mr. Kamathan, Jamathan, Hamathan, Jamathan, Samathan, Hamathan, Hamathan, Jamathan, Hamathan, Kamathan.
Hey, what's up? I'm technically not sketchy.
Or Kamathan, Jamathan.
Or that. Or, I'm one of the guest YouTubers. Hi.
One of his channels.
But I'm also, I'm in $30,000 of credit card debt. Alright. So what are we making fun of today?
We're going to be making fun of Dr. Phil.
Ooh.
Now, I've never done a Dr. Phil video, and I hope I don't get copyright strikes. And all rights reserved to Dr. Phil, obviously. I have a brain fart there. All rights reserved to Dr. Phil. Don't copyright strike me.
Alright.
We're just going to get in the video here, bud?
Yeah.
Bud pal?
Let's go.
My 6-year-old granddaughter loved to play games on my cell phone. One day, my phone was missing. My granddaughter would not give me my phone back, and Janine would not tell her to give me my phone.
Liz told my 6-year-old that she was going to call the police and have her arrested.
I went...
I'm gonna call the police. Gonna call the police because their phone is...
Oh, you know how 6-year-olds are these days. You gotta be watching out for them. They gonna steal your phone. See, this is why I love the internet. This is hilarious. This is why I love the internet.
Yes, I'm gonna call the police because my 6-year-old granddaughter stole my phone. How are you gonna call the police without a phone?
She went over to the neighbor's house. You know she was all dramatic about it too. She was like, "My granddaughter has stolen my everything, and soon she will steal my life." What do you think, the Migos are bad and bougie, bro?
Oh my god.
Oh god damn it, this is hilarious.
to the neighbors and asked them to call the police. The neighbor called 911.
When the police officer realized that nothing was going on, he said, "Had a nice day," and left.
Oh, Karen, I think you just got owned.
This was in 2019, you know, before Karens were even a thing, so like...
This is like a Kathy.
This was before the whole, like, Karen, like, thing actually started.
Dude, no, you know she thought about this in her head. She was like, yes, when you know she thought about this before this even happened. Like a year before this happened, yes. When my granddaughter steals my phone, hypothetically steals my phone, I'm gonna call the cops.
I'm gonna call, it's like... Oh, my phone's missing. I'm gonna have to call the cops. I'm gonna call the cops because my phone's missing. Hello, yes, so my 6-year-old granddaughter, stole my phone. now I'm gonna call the police.
Children have all told me that they don't want to have a relationship with their grandmother, and knowing how my mother acts and how dramatic she is, I don't blame them.
You called the police on a 6-year-old because he wouldn't give you your phone back?
I didn't call the police on a 6-year-old because she wouldn't give me my phone back. I called the police because my daughter refused to have her daughter return my phone. She knew exactly where it was.
I didn't know where it was. I had asked her several times, give Alma her phone so that she'll leave the room and you can just stay in here with me.
Alma? 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 That's what you call your grandma? Oh, Alma? Alma?
You terrified her.
In fact, to this day, every time she sees a police officer, she cowers a little bit.
Oh, who the fuck is this?
Is that the dad? Or is that the grandpa?
That ain't no dad, boy. That man looking like he's looking like a tomato. He looked like he just yelled at a manager. He's like... He just met the devil, bro. He's got a couple sunburns, don't worry.
She thinks that they're there for her.
She literally told me she does not want to see you because you called the police on her.
You called the cops on a 6-year-old?
You called... Dr. Phil come in with clutch. You called the cops on a 6-year-old because...
I feel like...
Because she took your phone?
No, here's the thing. I feel like... grandma over here. Okay,
Karen.
Ka-
Karen looking at us over here.
Karen before Karens were popular.
Yeah.
Karens before characters were
Characters.
Alright, I'm done with you abusing me now. All around me are familiar faces.
He's actually leaving. Oh my god.
I didn't call.
Yes, you did. Now, don't play semantics with me. You called the cops on a 6-year-old.
I wanted my phone, Dr. Phil. She had looked on my phone. She had read through all my text.
It's a 6-year-old!
It's a what is this 6-year-old gonna do?
Bro! No, she's saying she's been looking through my phone. She's been reading all my texts. A 6-year-old can't read! I'm sorry if you're 6, but a 6-year-old is dumb! It can't read!
Oh, he's being offensive, Cam.
They can't, no, a 6-year-old can't read! I'm not joking! They can't read!
What the fuck?
They can't read!
Messages. I felt very violated.
After you
and I
gave
Okay, you felt violated that a 6-year-old read your messages. I'm sorry. We'll get back to the video, but like, I just want to pause there. You felt violated that a 6-year-old read your messages. It's not like it was like a 15-year-old. It was a 6-year-old that doesn't even know what a text is.
6-year-old can't read!
And she doesn't even know what a text is.
It can't read!
Let's just get back to the video.
Oh god.
the phone to the kids
And you
unlocked.
thought that was a police matter.
I told them it's not an emergency.
But you
I
called
told them it's.
911, which is an emergency number.
I really don't want to argue with you about it. It's just,
Well, I wouldn't either if I were you.
I don't want to argue about
I
it.
mean, come on. I mean, I'm just talking about common sense here.
And-
If you guys are living in a place that is really a bad mess,
Well, let me ask you this, Dr. Phil. If she thought it was so deplorable, why'd she even move in? And then why did she complain when we asked her to leave?
I'm gonna complain that my daughter let me in her house and has took care of me for about a couple years. The next thing that's gonna happen is she's gonna like go on Dr. Phil and be like, yeah, the hamsters in my my attic are getting a little bit wild, so I burnt down the house. You know, it was a solid idea. Oh, your doctor. Yeah, the hamsters in the attic are just telling me to do random things like kill y'all, so I'm gonna burn down the house. That's the next thing that's gonna happen. I know it. I'm predicting the future. Okay, I'm done.
let me ask you this question. Why is the house in such bad array to begin with?
It's not. It was in a mess because I was not feeling good at the time. But under normal circumstances,
Why is the house such in disarray? It's not. The piles of dog crap in the house are a fashion statement. The piles of dog shit in the background are just... Yeah, the dead hamsters hanging from the wall.
Oh yeah, the dead hamsters. That just adds like.
That's just more fashion.
it's more It's just.
But who cares? If bro, they gave on to Dr. Phil like, oh yeah, we're gonna figure out something about a 6-year-old. You know, my grandma called the cops on a 6-year-old. Why is Dr. Phil talking about how the house is in such disarray?
it's not.
Now, come on, don't try to defend
No,
the
I'm not trying to.
indefensible.
I'm just trying to defend.
I'm just
anything.
trying to be reasonable. There's two sides to this,
Absolutely.
and if the place is a pigsty, it's a pigsty.
Yeah, no, and again, it wasn't the best situation. You know, again, I was working. I was coming home after work, helping out as much as I could. We had a 13-year-old who, after school, she was helping. And again, we had another person in the house who was supposed to be helping, but wasn't pulling their weight. Because of that, you know, again, obviously, Liz likes to always be the victim in a lot of situations. What will happen is she'll make up a situation such as, you know, again, she didn't call the police, yet she just admitted she called the police. You know, she went next door. I didn't give them the local number. You know, it wasn't an emergency, and yet they responded in an emergent fashion. She always comes up with these stories, and
This guy looks like the kind of guy to argue, like, he's at like a dad bod grill out, and the dude's like, oh, you're a really good griller, man, but if you don't got dad bod, I don't think you can be here. And he looks like the kind of guy that would like try and argue his way out of like he just like stole some change from like a balloon store. He looks like the kind of guy that would like argue his way out of it. Like, I didn't steal anything from the garage store. Maybe you want to take it up with my mother-in-law.
Lawyers.
Maybe you want to
My
take it
lawyers.
up with my lawyer. He looks like that kind of guy.
Mm.
He's like the kind of guy that just argue about everything.
And somehow is the victim of these situations that she creates herself.
Gotcha. I'll get that in a minute. Now answer my question.
Yes, sir.
Why are you raising 4 children in a house that is in such disarray? You weren't feeling good? Got it. There are a lot of other people in the house.
I'm sorry. You weren't feeling well, so you didn't clean the house?
Hold up, you weren't feeling... You have 4 children living in the house! You have 4 children!
4!
And you didn't feel well!
Who cares?
Dude, clean the damn house already!
I didn't vacuum the house in about 4 days, but I didn't feel well, so that's a great excuse. No, it's not!
Yeah, okay, so because I didn't feel well,
I don't have to do anything.
I have 4 kids that I have to take care of. I have to take care of 4 kids.
Now she's gonna say like, oh, I got up and went to work and...
Like...
Watch. Dog.
Oh my god, this is...
Dog.
The funny thing is, this is before Christmas too. This was recorded before Christmas.
Alright, no goddamn it.
And you weren't an invalid.
I aired those same grievances. I shouldn't be the only one responsible for picking up after everybody. So that is something that I aired my grievances with, including with Liz.
And Dr.
And
Phillips.
I have had my discussions with Nathan about it too. So, I mean...
And you weren't helpless, right?
No, I still got up and cooked dinners and...
Somebody needs to put like a kid...
You still got up and cooked dinner, but you weren't feeling well enough
to clean the house.
to clean the... It takes 30 seconds! 30! 30 seconds! But it's... Bro,
But you didn't feel well!
you still got up, cooked dinner, but you didn't feel... Oh, I don't feel what... I'm gonna fucking shoot you in the forehead.
No, shoot her. Shoot her.
Fucking shoot that bitch.
took care of the kids and...
And you know, here's the problem I've got. And listen, this is just common sense. And look, I see a lot of stuff sitting up here.
Sure.
And you guys are calling in the government to your family. You don't want to be doing that.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. Dr. Spelby feeking facts.
Doc,
You shouldn't call the government on your family.
you shouldn't call the government on your family for no reason, too. That's just a dumb idea.
Unless if your family member, like, killed somebody, then... I wouldn't-
Yeah, and then in that case, yeah, it's okay, but like...
A
What the fuck?
6-year-old
A
stole
6-year-old.
my phone.
A 6-year-old stole my phone. So you call the cops?
So you... The cop pulling up, he'd be like, alright, where's the crime at? And then grandma sitting there like, it's right there, officer. It's that 6-year-old that stole my phone. And the cop's sitting there like, I brought a fucking taser and a gun and a dog. And you say I'm gonna shoot you just because.
No! Anyway, that's the end of the video.
That's me getting pissed off.
This was more of KamJam's video, honestly. I just let him have it, you know, because he has never been in the video, so I just wanted him to be in the video for once, you know.
Yeah, we're special.
Wait, you're special? Anyway, original link to this video will be down in the description below. Go subscribe to Dr. Phil, the GOAT!
The God.
The God, the GOAT, the myth, the legend, Dr. Phil!
Also subscribe to Shuttle Bunny, also subscribe to Ghost Hunting Bros. Both of those will be in the link description below, but not his, because you can just scroll down and...
While you're down there, just go ahead and click the subscribe button. Go ahead and click that like button. It helps me out really greatly. Follow me on everything Shuttle Bunny. Follow him on everything Camathan, Hamathan, Bamathan, Hamathan, Jamathan, Hamathan, Bamathan. And as always, I will see you in the next video. Bye-bye!